Hello, in this video I am going to teach you how to make your own Kindle dictionary, a personalized dictionary that will serve you for different purposes. Let's imagine you are a person who is learning a language whose dictionary you cannot find in the Amazon store. It may be that you have that dictionary in PDF but you would like to convert it to be able to use it in the book reader and that the meaning appears while you read without having to leave the book, or maybe you are an avid reader of some saga of books such as Tolkien's legendary, such as Harry Potter, Dune, Hopscotch. There are a lot of books. There are a lot of purposes for which you can use this method that will serve you as much as it did me. The main thing we have to have for this task is a data source. As I already said, maybe you have a PDF dictionary. That will come in handy because we can use this book in PDF content to make our dictionary. In this case, for the example, I have chosen a Harry Potter glossary that I found on the internet. I have copied that glossary to a blog of notes. That is step 1. Copy the entire database to a blog of notes. Once we have done that, we have to edit the data as follows. It may be that your dictionary comes with a semicolon and followed by the meaning. Maybe it comes with a colon followed by the meaning. We have to delete that. Between the term and the meaning, there only has to be one tab. The tab button that is to the left above blog mayas is the one we have to use in each row. For each term we delete the spaces. We put a tab. We delete the semicolons. We replace the colons apart by a tab. That's very important. The second thing is that the whole meaning of the entire term is in the same line as the word we are looking for. That is, if that first term on the Dumbledore bus were longer, it has more words, it has a super long meaning, we have to leave everything in the same row. It is not worth that we leave this down there. That part that we cut down there will not be read in our kindergarten. It will cause the dictionary to have errors and it will not turn out well. Once we comply with those 2 rules, that we have all our text file in the way that I have told them to have it, we save it, we go to File, we are going to save as, we are looking for a folder, I am going to create a time, we are going to save it there, we give it a name. In that case I put Harry Potter Dictionary and good in TXT format. The encoding has to be set to be ANSI. Yes, it has to be ANSI because if it is a UT-FATE encoding as it appears by default in the system, our text file will appear with strange terms. We save it then in ANSI, save. At the same time I'm going to save it in UT-FATE to show you how said text appears. If we save it in this encoding, well, this is just for illustration purposes. You don't have to do it. We have already saved the text file, text format with ANSI encoding. Then we go to a folder that I am going to leave in the description for you to download, and we go to this folder here, tab to off. We open it and we find this file. We give it double click and a small window will open. What this program will do is convert our text file to OFF format. We choose the file we want to open, and I told them that for illustrative purposes I also saved the text file in UT-FATE. We open it to see what happens, and well, as you can see, there are strange terms, strange words, terms that make nothing of what we are reading understandable. So for that reason it is very important that they save it with the ANSI encoding. We choose the text. I repeat, with the ANSI coding, and here we can see that everything is understood quite clearly. We see that there is no space between the word and the meaning. Don't worry about that. This is not the final result of what we are going to see in the Kindle. It is only a conversion of the text to OFF format. Just be careful not to see strange terms as we have seen a moment ago, and if there is none of that it means that our text is fine. Here we put a title to the Harry Dictionary book Potter. We can put the name of a person as creator. That is quite optional. You can leave it as it is and clear as long as you use this dictionary for personal purposes. If you want to use it for commercial purposes, there if I can't help you because I don't know what, there may be problems with copyright issues, with format issues, also to upload them to Amazon KDP, which is where books for Amazon are marketed. I am only teaching how to make a dictionary for personal use, and subject we leave it as dictionary. This is the input language. Let's say you are making a Spanish-Italian dictionary. Here you put the input, that would be Spanish, and the output, that would be Italiano. Let's say you're doing a Spanish-English dictionary. Here put make Spanish here the input, or it can be the other way around, not English-Spanish. In this case I'm going to leave them both as Spanish. We can put a description, we can put a cover file, we can put a title page. These options are irrelevant to me, as I already told you. What we want is for the dictionary to work in Kindle, and with this data it is enough, and that's it. So when we have all that, we press the button create output files, and we see that in the folder where we had our text file, the text file in ANSI encoding, I repeat, these 2 files are created for us as file. HTML and a file.off. To open that file.off, you have to go back to the resources folder that I am going to leave you in the description and install this program called Movie Pocket Creator. Double-click it. Install it on your computer like any other program and you will be able to recognize this type of program. Off. Also from here you can see how our dictionary would look in this HTML file. I see it quite well. It is elegant, it is concise. However, a person who has programming knowledge can edit that HTML file in programs such as Notepad++ or any text file editor such as the blog of notes. But hey, if you don't have knowledge about it, don't worry. As I already said, these procedures that I am teaching you is to make a functional dictionary plus aesthetics and beauty. We leave it to the people who know about it, not, as I already said, programmers. Another good here to what concerns us. Once we have installed the Movie Pocket Creator file, we can open that. Go here, the file.off, we double click it. We are with this interface here. You can put a cover to the dictionary, you can put a table of contents, you can put metadata. I'm not going to talk about it because this video is going to be very long. Also, without these and without these optional things, the dictionary works quite well. What the only thing we are going to do is click on the square here and possibly click on build here. We do not touch anything, we leave everything as it is, and we put build here. An error appears. However, this appears because we have not placed a cover on the dictionary. It is nothing serious, everything else works pretty well. So we close this interface and we have a .prc file created. This .prc file is our dictionary. Once we have this code, we go to our Kindle and connect it to the computer. We send it to us via mail as you want, and being there in our Kindle Paperwhite. In this case, we do the following. We enter the section where our books are there. I have many books. We go to the upper right corner, we click in configuration. We possibly click on device options, language and dictionaries, then 3 Spanish, English and Portuguese dictionaries appear. Perhaps in your case another one appears. We select one of those, Spanish or English, and well, we change it for the file that we want to replace, in this case, our dictionary. As you can see, our dictionary works correctly in the Kindle ones. We can consult characters, we can consult terms without leaving the reading. It's something fantastic because we have the information at a click, personalized information that perhaps only serves us without having to resort to no one else, and of course without spending money. If you have come this far, please click to subscribe. I am going to continue uploading videos on Kindle, and that way you can help me a lot with that task. I want to monetize the channel to cover some personal expenses, and I'd also thank you very much if you click the button PayPal donation so you can help the channel a lot. I will be bringing content about Kindle obviously week after week, so please be attentive, and I repeat, click to subscribe. Bye.
Adiós.